Welcome, my beautiful friend, to your daily grounding practice. This is a 20-minute practice that will help you get rooted and feel strong and calm and at ease. So unroll your mat, unpeel the edges, any props are welcome, and let's get started. Join me in an extended child's pose where you exhale, the knees open, toes touch, exhale the forehead down. You can just take a moment to just soften down towards the mat and just notice whatever you notice in your body. Notice any cricks in your neck, any pain in your body, and just take a moment to deeply inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Just take a moment to just notice without judgment, to perhaps set an intention for your practice today. And sometimes if nothing is coming, you can grab onto the theme of today's class, which is to get rooted, to find that sense of strong calm, just like the trees. Breath comes in. Beautiful. Exhale. Awareness comes into the hands, reaching long. Inhale, floats to the belly. Exhale, hands below the shoulders. Inhale, raise up for a Bhujangasana, a cobra pose. Give yourself a moment to just root through your pelvic wall, through the belly. Inhale, squeeze, knit the ribs together. Beautiful work. Send the breath away. Wonderful. Breath comes in and exhales. Beautiful. Breath expands. Wonderful. Pressing the body up into a tabletop or a hands and knees position. Exhale, dive the navel towards the earth. Chin and the tail travel up. And exhale, finding the counter pose of a cat pose. So just give yourself, my friend, a moment to ripple with the waves of your spine, to tap into what's feeling good in your spine, to what's painful in your spine, to give yourself a moment to just be present with whatever is happening in your body today. Allowing your hands to really get rooted. Little necklace problem, friends. Give me a moment. Sometimes the necklace gets in the mouth, so if that happens, it's okay. Just really press the earth away, actively engage from the pinky, thumb, all the way to the fingers in the middle, awakening your spine today. Beautiful. Wonderful. Exhale the body side to side as you just start warming up the wrists in a way that really digs into those ouchy spots. You could just go side to side. You can carve a half of a circle forward, half of a circle back, or if it's in your practice, you can create a full body alignment circle where you go in one direction. Let the breath feed the cells, my lovely light. Good. Send it away as you come to center and then opposite direction. So your goal is really to start warming up the wrist. So noticing any pain or tension, I'm noticing my wrists are feeling quite painful today. So whatever it is, it's okay. And also if you have blocks, use those right now. They can be your friends. You can set them up high, you can set them down low, find what you need. Finishing up this last movement, posting up through the toes. We'll inhale, hover the knees off of the earth, maybe stepping in. 3 mindful breaths as you start that fire in the core. Send it away. Beautiful. Breath comes in. Good. Sends it away. On the next breath, start pressing the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. From here, just pedal out the heels. Take a moment to shift your perspective. You can use those blocks if it feels good. or you can just really wide open, flatten the hands down on the earth, pedaling out the heels. It can feel quite lovely if you bend one knee and straighten the opposite. And just pedal back and forth for a few moments here. Giving your feet a moment to root you down, to connect with that energy of the earth, to the connection of the energy within you. Beautiful. Wonderful. From here, root that left foot down. Right toes come back. So we're coming in for a variation of a three-legged dog. A beginner's variation will be to point the toes, and you can slowly start hovering the heel for whatever is at your comfort today or beyond your comfort level. Three-legged dog, 3 breaths, welcome it in. Really align that hip up and back. Good, one more breath. Inhale completely. Good, exhale deeply as you slowly start bending the knee and transitioning the body forward. Knee tucks in towards the chin, and you can step the foot forward. Sometimes that's way easier said than done. So if you need a helping hand, reach behind, step the foot forward, coming down on the knee on the earth. If you find yourself like me with sensitive knees, give yourself a little bit of a blankie. Hands reach for the hips and come up here for this lovely low crescent lunge. Tap into the hind foot. It gives you a little bit more stability. If the toes are up, you can also lengthen them down. So align yourself. Really activate root through the toes in the front. In the hind, squeeze through the pelvic wall. When you squeeze through this Kegel space between the vagina and the bottom, or that Kegel between the genitalia, it activates your Muladhara chakra, which is your root lock. It helps connect you instantaneously to the earth. So squeeze it in, hug through the belly. First variation is hands can go towards the hips. You can cactus arms, or you can send the hands up high to the sky for a crescent lunge. If it's in your practice, you can create a gentle back bend here, opening up the body. And it's up to you. You can stay with the knee aligned over the ankle or start pressing the body weight forward for 3 mindful breaths. Inhale completely and exhale deeply. Just be present for whatever is happening in your body. I noticed my toes were kind of wiggling, so root the toes down, get the lovely stretch in the hip. Beautiful. One more breath, my friends. From here, hands can float down to the sides. If your hind foot wasn't post it up, and then inhale, send the body weight up for a standing lunge. Beautiful. From here, same vibe. You can hug through the thighs. You can always stay down, that's okay. It might be a little bit to get up, that's okay. You can cactus the arms or send them up. If you want to join me in a fun little Simhasana breath to get extra rooted today, straighten the front leg, really ground the energy down, and then send the breath away with a melted tongue in. Make a sound that sets that anger, that overwhelm, that anxiety, that blucky, mucky bullshit away. Breathe it up. Send it away. You've got this. Really gather it in. Good. Send it away. Exhale the hind foot and toes towards the long edge of the mat. Arms will reach long for Virabhadrasana 2, a warrior 2. This is a foundational pose in yoga that really helps ground our energy. And if you are in a space where you can step off of your mat, maybe on a hardwood floor or a harder surface, really do that right now, because that helps create that sense of rootedness. You can imagine sending roots down like a tree. You're doing amazing things. Breath comes in. Good. Breath goes out. Flipping the front palm up. Reach as you hinge from the hip. Reverse the hand up and over for a reverse warrior or a peaceful warrior. You can stay rooted with the hand at the side. The hind of the hand can reach for the back of the low spine, or you can come in for this gentle bind as you really root your energy with your breath. And whatever that means to you. Maybe you can check out one of these beautiful trees. You can hear, I don't know what those bugs are. They sound like really intense crickets. I live in Colorado. We don't get cicadas, but they are very intense today. Good. I'm going to hop back on my mat. So if you want to join me, we're going to exhale the body forward. So shoulders hinge down, hands reach down towards the mat. You can come in for a kneeling plank or a full extended plank. Really root the hands below the body. Breath comes in. Good. Breath sends out. Welcome the breath in. Tapping to your inner strength. Good. Find that heat, that alive, awakened energy. Good. Exhale, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Lengthen the toes down, flatten through the pelvic wall. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. And just being mindful that this movement isn't just all cranked in the hands. So really course it through your low back. Squeeze the body together. If you want something a little deeper, you can hover the toes off of the mat. You can even hover the hands off of the mat. 3 breaths here. Send it away. Breath welcomes in. Good. Be present for wherever you are today, my love. Beautiful. Hands press down, pushing the body up and back for that downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here as you really allow the breath to come in and the breath to dissipate. I'm moving my blanket over, so if you use that knee support, you can move it to the opposite side as we come in for this sequence of rootingness in the opposite body. Beautiful. Right front toe pad roots down. Left toes come back. You can point them on the mat or start hovering to wherever you can today. Push yourself, finding that 3-legged dog. Breath comes in. Send it away. Really tapping into your inner strength. Breath comes in. Good. Breath goes. Breath welcomes. Beautiful. On the next breath, inhale, traveling the knee towards the chin. You could step the foot forward. Sometimes it's not that easy. So if you need to come on back, reach behind the thigh, step, step, step forward. Align the knee over the ankle. Beautiful. Hands come towards the hips. Inhale the body up. So, it's a little hot out here, so you might catch that a little energy rush or rise. Just let it settle in and really tap into your body. So on this side body, do you want the toes pointed up or down? This is totally the practitioner's, your choice. Toes root down in the front, root the feet, toes down in the hind, squeeze through the pelvic wall, activate that root lock. It's also known as the Muladhara Bandha. It's our first activation to this grounded energy. Squeeze through your belly. You can keep the hands at your hips. You can create a nice cactus with the arms, or you can extend the arms long here for a crescent lunge. If you would like to deepen this posture, just start shifting the weight into the knee, past the toes, creating a back bend that feels good for you as you get rooted with your breath that comes in and breath that goes. Beautiful. Breath aligns the body. Good. On the next breath, you can float the hands to the sides, post up on that hind foot if you weren't already, and hoist yourself up. It might not be that easy because sometimes it's not, and you might arrive and it might be a little wobbly, and that's really okay, I promise you. There's really just show up as exactly as you are. The hind heel comes off of the mat. We're bending into this front leg. We're going to create this fun, it's called Simhasana. It's the lion's breath where we straighten the front leg, arms reach up, and then when we come down, the tongue comes out and you make a more of like a roaring sound, just like a dispelling, letting go of negative energy. So inhale all the good vibes, exhale all the bad. Inhale all the good, let go of the negative. Inhale all the peaceful energies, exhale the negativity. You've got one more. Inhale, you need more of that peace, that groundedness, and then send it away, that negativity. Beautiful. Hind foot opens up, so this time for warrior 2, the toes open towards the long edge of the mat, hips open towards the long edge of the mat, shoulders, arms reach long and strong for warrior 2. Get rooted in your feet. If you can, hop off of that mat and really get rooted on a surface that allows your bare feet to ground down. Arms reach long. You can drive your gaze over the middle finger Once again, as you're rooted through your feet, activate that root lock, squeeze, press your energy down, feel that pulse from the earth as you push it down. Arms reach away from the body. Inhales the breath in. Good, sends it away. How can you find your alignment today? How can you be in alignment or in rhythm with who you are? Beautiful. Front palm reaches up. Press and extend. Hinge the hip. Pass the foot. And inhale, sweeping the hand up and back for a reverse or peaceful warrior. Option is yours. Hind hand can come down behind the back or bind around. Just give yourself a moment to embody peace and rooted peace, like these beautiful trees that stay rooted in the earth. It gets a little windy and breezy and it blows, but they're still rooted, and you can too. Breath comes in. Good. Breath flows out. Beautiful breath, my love. There it is. Wonderful. We'll exhale the body, both the toes pointing forward. You can stay on or off your mat. It's totally up to you. If you have carpets, it might be a little trickier, so you may want to hop back on your mat. But if you have a hard surface, this can feel really good at rooting. Heels come in, toes come out, and you might need to kind of shallow your stance in a little bit here. Beautiful. We'll inhale the hands up, bringing the palms, kissing palms to a Namaste Mudra, and we'll start sinking 3 levels. So first level up high, squeeze through that root lock, squeeze through your belly, send it down, level 2. Good, level 3, and we'll stay here for 3 breaths in a goddess squat. Breath welcomes in. And if you want to be a little more flowy, like the trees, you can, of course, grab a little bit more of an intuitive movement. If you want to just stay a little bit more still and rooted, find what feels good for you. 1 more breath. Good. Inhale, the body rises up. Beautiful. Toe heel, which means toes come in, heels come in as we come in for a tree pose, Vrikshasana. Beautiful. So we'll start by rooting the right foot down into the earth. In yoga, we have 2 touch points in the front pad, 2 in the heel pad. Press down all the toes, activate through calf, micro bend to the knee. Really draw the energy up through the knee, activate through your thigh, bottom, belly. The low spine likes to arch here, so press it down, ground it down, align your head over your heart and pulling on the top of the head. So our first variation is the heel will come up over the ankle joint. In this posture, just be leery that you're not cranking on the knee or the ankle joint. It's just always above or directly below. The second variation, so first variation more for beginners. Second, right between the knee and the ankle. So this is a great spot. Find what you want to do with your arms. If you bend here, you can inhale that heel up towards the pelvic wall, really in that groin area and pressing the thigh and finding your alignment. 5 breaths as you tap into a drishti, a focal point, and just root yourself. Plant yourself here. Imagine today that is a day where you are calm and at ease and you're grounded and you're strong. And even if you fall out, come back in, because just like postures in our yoga asana, we sometimes get derailed or fall down and we just need to come back. Beautiful. 1 more, my friend. Good. Slowly and mindfully, can you inhale, hug the knee up. If you need a tap down, that's okay. If you can hug the knee up, give yourself a little love. Roll out the ankle in one direction and the opposite direction. If you want an extra challenge, we're going to exhale the knee, bend the knee. The heel will drive in towards the pelvic wall. So it might just be here in your practice. Maybe you need to come down, find what you need. If you can reach for the top of the foot, let the knee drive away from the body for this version of a figure 4. It's kind of like an upside down figure 4. Opposite hand can reach up. 5 breaths here. Let it go. Find your focus. We're doing hard things in our practice. By doing hard things, we're getting rooted and strong by doing things that challenge us. So find your alignment. We've got 2 more breaths. You've got this. Find your rootedness. Tap into the trees. Good. Last one. Woo-hoo-hoo. Exhale it down and take a moment. Woo! Pedal it out. Shake it side to side. You can run in place a little bit. Maybe stretch your foot on that right side body. Woo-hoo-hoo. As we set up for the sequence on the opposite side. Beautiful. Root that left foot down, toes, front pad, rear pad. Activate calf, micro bend to the knee. Activate thigh, knee drives up. Squeeze your bottom, pelvic wall, send your energy down. Remove that arch from the back. Gotta love the sound effects. Heart, chin humbly tucks back and the top of the head. So whatever side you were on, I want you to meet yourself right there on the same side, because this helps your body find the alignment. So was it down? Was it here? Did you notice maybe you were trying to crank on your knee joint? Sometimes one side can be easier than the other, and if you need a helping hand, find it. If you're up high, equally press the thigh into the foot, root your energy down, and find 5 breaths. And maybe you can find a mudra, which in yoga is just a hand seal. I like to do the pointer and the thumb. That really helps tap into my heart as well as my roots. So whatever works for you, find your breath. We've got 4 more. Really allow that deep inhalation. Exhale. You've got this. Feeling rooted, it takes a little bit of work, right? It takes some time and energy. It takes some practice. 1 more. Good. Slowly and mindfully, you can start hugging that knee up into the body. If you need a little break and to come down, you can. Take that. Inhale, hug the knee up. 3 breaths as you roll out the ankle. You're still rooted. You're tapping into if your body weight is shifting side to side on the foot. If you need to grab onto a wall or something, that's okay. Beautiful. If you need a tap down, you can. No shame. Be here. This is a judgment-free practice. If you're ready, we'll start driving that heel across the body for a version of a figure 4. So you might be down here. Maybe you could reach for the top of the foot. Heel will drive up. Woo! And then you'll try to push that knee away. So it might take a little bit. Find your focus. Find 5 breaths. Breath comes in. Good. Send it down. Root your energy down into the earth. Be open to those feelings of safety, of security, of trust, of kindness, of compassion. We've got 2 more, and that's okay. I'm feeling a little wobbly. How are you? Good. 1 more. Beautiful. Ah ha ha. Let it go. And exhale. Shake it out, my friends. Beautiful. We'll come to the top of the mat. Take a big, big reach and stretch, and we'll exhale. Fold the body forward for Uttasana. Exhale. Heavy the body side to side. Breath comes in. Good. Let the breath go. And we'll come to the knees into this tabletop position, and our goal is to get to the bottom. If your floor is a little harder and you need a little bit of support of a blankie, put that down and slowly bring your body back. Hug the knees up to the chest for Apanasana, a double wind reliever where you just start making little circles in one direction, little circles in the opposite direction. Giving your body a moment to just land back here, to find that groundedness through your low spine. Beautiful. Feet come down, arms reach out, and just windshield wipe side to side as we cool down, releasing the low spine. Beautiful. Wonderful. From here, bring the soles of the feet, kissing the soles of the feet for a Baddha Konasana. Sometimes this posture can be a little bit hard, so you can put some knees under your blocks under your knees, some back support, maybe a pillow. Bring the hands to the low belly or the thighs and just take 5 breaths. And if you struggle with relaxation, know you're not alone. It's okay. Getting rooted is like this conscious effort that can be hard if you're like me, a busybody kind of control freak person who just likes to just take the reins of life, and it's okay. Good. Breathe the breath in. Send it away. Beautiful. Taking a moment to just soften the shoulders, the hips, the feet. Beautiful. And we'll exhale the legs long, arms lengthen long for a full body reach, reach, reach above and stretch. Hug the knees into your chest, and you can join me on a side, or you can join in a seated position, whatever's in your practice. Just hug yourself in and receive these healing affirmations, my friend. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for you. I am calm and rooted today. I am calm and rooted today. I am calm and rooted today. Hug it in. Use that top arm as a kickstand and just push yourself up into a seated position in a crisscross applesauce, and just take a moment. You can inhale the hands up over the head. Palms will kiss the palms in front of your heart, and just take a moment to integrate. Breathe that breath in and send it down, and just feel any subtle shifts in your body, and just notice how you can feel so much more empowered and stronger by taking time for you. The love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you, my beautiful friend. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I will be back here with you very soon. Have a beautiful day.